Yo, 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 yo.
Hey,
What up, though? Welcome back to another dope episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway.
and I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
We're back to the
God,
bells this time.
God,
What's going on? Shout out to the No Sleep crew. We appreciate y'all for checking in.
as
Like,
always.
subscribe on all of your podcast platforms. What up, Boogie? How you doing?
The energy is on fire.
It's late, but sometimes we bring it up when we need to.
It's
How you
on
doing?
high level. Man, I'm Gucci, man. I love recording as always. Love recording because it gives me energy and brightens my day because I know this week is almost over
It's
with.
almost over, but you know what, Boogie? It's a special moment. Cause do you know what today is?
Oh God.
It's our
Is this
podcast
this
anniversary.
nigga dancing right now? Oh God.
Day for you and me. Do
Oh
you know
God.
what today is? We are 1 year in the books, 100
Whoa.
more to go or
Whoa.
so. We appreciate y'all for being here with us for a year. Wow, Boogie, how does it feel to know that we have birthed this baby? It's a year old.
Hey man, we still a baby in its
Man, we still growing out
infancy.
here.
I was just about to say, this is the year.
We crawling, we
You sure?
walking, man. We out here. We appreciate everybody for being with us this long and for sticking with us. A shout out to everybody who is new
Oh
to the
yeah.
podcast. We appreciate y'all for checking in. So, how's your week been going?
Man, my week's been pretty good. I'm understanding like what I like to do and what I'm
Okay.
willing to say yes to do.
Okay.
Uh I feel like my loud ass
Yeah, you
my
need some
loud
WD
ass
40 over
chair.
there.
Man, this is the oldest new chair I've ever had, by the way. Just got this motherfucking chair. This chair is making all of the noise.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's that chair that wakes the entire house up at night.
Man, I can't stand chairs like that. Speaking of noise, so this is our first place together where we're on wood floors. So the bedrooms have
Ooh,
carpet and
fancy.
the living room and the common area has wood floors. And when I tell you I can hear every step
Yes.
upstairs. This is our first upstairs, our neighbors. I'm
Mhm.
talking about I thought it was
Every
dogs
little step you
upstairs.
take.
Yeah, I thought they had a kennel. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
hear
what was going.
everything, man.
Yo, as much as I love wood floors, and I really love wood floors, I feel like outside of our last place that we had, and we were there for, he was there for 5 years, I was there for four. I, yeah, I've always had wood floors, but I've always either been on the first floor or on the top floor, never in the middle.
Yeah, man, that middle, I mean, it's all like you got to pick your poison, man.
Yeah,
You on the bottom, I mean, sometimes it's too hot.
yeah,
Or it's just really cold,
yeah,
you got bugs. You in the middle, you got the niggas on top of you who are constantly, rolling bowling balls at like 2 o'clock in the
man,
morning.
they out here doing Irish dancing, foot
you
stepping
know,
and shit.
you at the top, then because heat rises, sometimes you're like, oh, this is fucking sauna up in this bitch, you know.
Yeah, which
So
is perfect for me because I like to my body is cold and I like to stay warm. So I'm a
man,
cold blooded.
what's crazy is we had hardwood floors when we lived in Oak Park, and a
Yeah,
lot of the buildings in Oak Park and Chicago in general are just old. So
old. Yeah,
the hardwood, any step, like you said, and I'm not the lightest, most daintiest of
and
fellows.
you trying to
So you just imagine my big ass. I'm just thinking I'm casually walking. I imagine the niggas were like, what the fuck is this nigga up here doing? Like three
yo.
o'clock and you in the refrigerator again, nigga. What is going on? Like
They like, hey, my nigga, what avalanche is going on
I'm
upstairs?
trying to get like little fuzzy socks, like that ain't helping. It got to the point where I was like, okay, I know which board is going
Yeah,
to set off this chain reaction. So let me skip, the third board from the left. When I go into the cabinet, like hardwood floors, they look
I
nice,
mean,
but
yeah,
them
they
bitches
look nice,
squeak.
but at the same time, can we have these contractors stop slipping, skipping on
Cutting
the good
corners.
yeah, on the good products. Like, come on, man. Can we get some fillers in between? Like, we out here on baseboards and
You know
wood
what it is?
and
It
that's
seems
it.
it seems like the wood that they use to build them cheap ass dressers at Walmart. That's the same
Oh,
wood that they use to put in these hardwood floors because they shouldn't
oh,
be squeaking as much. Like this is the
no.
worst wood in the history of wood. Like y'all niggas went to the bargain basement and like let's go below the basement. That's what y'all did. Like
Wood out
it's
here
horrible.
laughing at other wood, weak ass wood, getting talked about and everything. Like, yo, bitch ass can't even hold up.
This is the wood that the termites is like, nah, chief, I'm good. Like,
Nigga
I'm
literally
gonna
be
skip that
passing
one.
by. Like, so you want me to get choked up off this cheap shit? No,
Whatever
thank you.
the vegan form of termites are, that's what they. It's like, nah, my boy. Like, I eat clean out here in these streets. Like,
Ah,
that's what
I
that shit
only
is,
do
man.
raw supreme
Raw
honey.
mahogany out
Right.
here.
The fuck
I was
out
like, you
here.
you giving a nigga oak? Like, do I look like a oak termite, nigga?
Right. Do you know what oak does to your body when you ingest it?
I'll be like, yeah, like it is like the worst. So yeah, hopefully your neighbors are light with their feet.
Man, I
Oh,
feel like at one point I was like, is there kids upstairs or is that a dog? Because the amount of pitter patter that's going on upstairs. And then every so often we'll get a random huge thuds. And I'm like, so are
what
they
the fuck is going on?
jumping? Like, I'm just curious to know what's these activities that are going on upstairs. That's what I want to know.
Dogs will be annoying though, because especially when they claws is long and all you just hear is like faux fucking taps, random. It's like, what the fuck? Like my boy, like you need to clip your dog's toenails or some shit. Like this shit is uh crazy as fuck, man.
What? But other than that, I'm chilling, living my best life
Living the dream out here
indoors
in these
mostly.
streets. Yeah, because it's getting cold outside, man. It
Hey,
is. It's that time of year again.
it's
Like,
that time where you can start seeing prints and
yeah,
nipples and shirts. Like, hey, you need a jacket, my man.
it's for real. It's like, yo, you cold? It's like,
You out
what
here
is going on?
destroying this shirt right now.
It
Okay.
is. It's. I done seen some sites. I was just like, yeah, my man. Like, I know you cold. Like, when you see a nigga who's like, bruh, it's okay. Like, you can go grab your jacket. Like, I've seen so many niggas out here trying to be tough, and I was like, bro, we too grown to try to be tough now, man.
Hands all
Put a
in their
fucking jacket
pockets.
on.
Hands
Literally,
all up in their pocket. Like,
I'm
ain't no
like,
more you can reach, buddy. There's no more pocket left. There's
I was like,
no
the
more
hands are only gonna
pocket
go
left.
down so far, my boy. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I'm just like, yeah, no, it's starting to be that time where I'm like, I can start to get cranky. Like, I want to stay in the house.
Ooh,
It's getting cold.
this is like my favorite time. I love being home, cozying up
Yep,
with a heater or something. Cause
hot chocolate.
when you have central heat, the heat really just doesn't distribute the way you want it to. You be like, this says 75, but right here it feels
Yeah,
like 62.
it'd be some zones in the house where you like, yeah, we not really. It ain't so hot over in other areas. I'm like, man, we
Right.
fucking sweltering. Like, what the fuck is going on over here?
Like you real drafty over here and real Sony over here.
It's like, no, I get that, man. I'm just like, you know what? Let me just, get my weed, get my hot chocolate, and I'm just go about my business, and I'm cool, I just
What's
it's
going on
cold.
with you? What's going on with you? How was your week?
Man, it's I say it's all the time like a slow motion, but I'm like I felt like I checked off a couple of things on my bucket list.
Hey,
Um yet again, I talked about, having to go off on the white lady on the trail, in when I was out in nature, and I had to go off yet again. I had to give white woman
Oh,
some straightening today, and I was just like, I gotta do it.
Cracker ass cracker.
mm.
Um, and I don't, I don't like confrontation. I'm not,
You
you
don't go
know,
out of your way to be like, who
right.
can I fuck up today?
Like I'm about to, piss this white woman off, but it's a lady at my job, and I was like, "Yo, stay the fuck out of my business." Like I hate people who are just constantly like always in your business. Not even a situation like, "Hey,
Where you
yo,
coming from? What you doing?
yeah."
Where you been?
And then I can see like if you pop your head up, if we talking about the games, like yeah, that was a hell of a game. Okay, cool, general shit. Like oh, y'all going to Jersey Mike's? Let me put in shit like that. But these are situations where she asked me. It's always it's very passive aggressive too. So it's like your passive aggressive and your sarcasm. You got to be shut down. So I had to shut her down. So a couple of weeks ago or whatever, I did come late to work. I was actually speeding, and everybody they be speeding when they trying to get to where they got to be. And the cop,
Not me.
he didn't give me a ticket because I was right over by O'Hare. And he was like, "You know how fast you was going?" And I was like, "That's a trick question, so I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I know I was speeding." So I'm like,
I hate when
"No,
they ask those questions. It's like, nigga, isn't there a pedometer right in front of
right."
me that tells me,
I'm like, "You pulled me." I was like, "So you should know how fast I
like,
was
nigga, I don't
going."
want to do your job, but I feel like you should be answering that
I
question.
was like, "If I answer yes, you're gonna give me a ticket, so I'm gonna say no." So I was like, "Nah, I don't know how
Is
fast I
it
was going."
speedometer? What is it? Am I saying it
Pedometer.
right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you said. I was like, we're gonna let that slide. It's
Nigga,
pedometer.
I like to check myself too because I want to make sure I'm saying it
You
correctly
was
as
like that
hell.
speed tracker on the dashboard. What's that
Yeah,
thing called?
you know. Come on now,
With the
y'all
number
know.
where you hit the pedal and it just goes up.
This ain't.
But
Come on now.
it was crazy because he was like, you know how fast you're going? I was like, nah. And when cars are zipping by you and your car is shaking, and it
Yeah,
was just like zoop, zoop, zoop. He was like, never mind, bro. Here you go. He just let me go. And I was like, because everyone was flying. And I was like, he was like, yeah, whatever. So I come
you was
into
like,
work.
wait. So you was like, no, but I know how fast these niggas are going.
Right. I was like, I wasn't going that fast. So I was like, go ahead and let me appreciate you, Chief. So he was like, yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
man. So I
yeah,
called and I was like, yo, I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. My manager
yeah.
was like, it's cool. Don't worry about it, bro. A lot of people here get speeding tickets. I don't give a fuck. So I pull in and she was
I'd have been
like,
like, say less.
right. I legit was like, I should use this time to go to McDonald's. So I don't want to be that guy though.
Yeah.
So I end up, so I come in and, so and so is like, did you get lost? And I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
oh,
Like,
oh, oh.
no, I didn't get lost. I was minding my business and I'm here when I get here, So whatever, it is what it is. So a couple days later, I'm the type of person like if I have to be there at 9:30 for a job that I already don't give two shits about, I'm gonna be there at 9:30 for this job that I don't give two shits about. I'm not gonna
Mm.
be here at 9:25, not gonna be here at 9:20. I'm gonna show up at 9:30.
When I
That's when
need
I'm
to
supposed
be.
to be here.
Right.
So she was like, you show up every day right when you're supposed to be here. I'm like, yeah, that's when I'm supposed to be here. She's like, I couldn't do it. I gotta come in, at least 30 minutes early. I'm like, that's cool. That's you. I don't have to be here. I don't have to come in and make oatmeal, take
What
my
does that
shoes
have to
off,
do? What does that?
you
What
know.
do I? My stuff, my routine have to do with you, ma'am. Get off of
Right.
my back.
I don't have to get cozy. I don't have to light an incense. I don't have to set the mood and all this bullshit that you have to do 30 minutes before.
About to
You
start
know, like I
working.
can literally walk in and be like, okay, take my jacket off,
Yeah,
headset, and let's do this. Like
that's me all day. I'd be
that's
like,
literally what it is.
yeah.
I mean, if it's snowing outside, raining, okay, I'm gonna leave a little bit early. Let me,
Of
dust this
course.
snow off or whatever. But I'm like, I mind my business. I can do that because I'm cool like that, Gene. That's what I told her. And I'm going back to minding my fucking business. So I come in, late yesterday or whatever because I had to get a different vehicle. And when I got this
All the
vehicle,
time. Huh? Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, whatever.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a
Nigga,
very
this is
stressless job. You don't have to be there on time, but you should be on time.
three
So I
write-ups
got
already. Go ahead.
I got a car, and I left the dealership. They didn't put gas in the fucking car.
Humble
I'm
brag.
not
I got a car.
paying
Go ahead.
attention to this. I didn't want to, but I had to. So I had to get a newer vehicle. And when you buy a car, this is like when this is the first time you're actually buying the vehicle, you're not like, oh shit, I gotta ask you for a tank of gas. You're thinking I'm buying a vehicle, gas
Also,
should
they
already
didn't
be in
even they
this.
didn't even offer to. Do you want to pay for some gas or
They didn't
anything?
offer anything. They were
They
just
didn't
like,
tell you nothing about how much was in there or anything.
nothing. They was like, we'll wash it. And I was like, okay, cool. And I'm like, at least when you go rent a car, they give you a full tank of gas.
Yep.
I am buying this car
Yeah.
and you're not giving me gas. So my dumb ass, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to work on time. Got a new vehicle, got a little more pep in the whip. Shout out to Cherry, R.I.P. My baby of 10 years. She did her thing. I
Old
appreciate you,
Bessie.
girl. She was, doing her thing. He
Hmm.
stopped working, so can't be rolling in the wintertime with no heat. So it had to, you
Old
know,
reliable wasn't reliable no more.
nah,
Okay.
she stopped kicking,
Had to
so
had to go behind the barn and
had to old yeller her ass, but I appreciate all the good years. Tip my hat to you, Cherry.
right, right.
But so I'm like, I'm not gonna make it to work, and I'm like, I gotta search for a gas station. So I get to work. Everything is, we all good and everything. So again, Miss Know It All is, why were you late? I'm like, it's none of your business. Like, this has all been addressed already. Like, I'm legit. Why do you care? So today was like the final straw, because I did have, like a loved one that had passed away. I came in at 9:32. Supposed to be there at 9:30. I'm like, why are you on my nuts this hard that I came in at 9:32? Mind you, I got on the phone at 9:35. These motherfucking phones did not ring until 9:50. So you making up all this bullshit. Oh, we're so stressed out. You got to get on the phone. I'm like, yo,
Oh God.
it's not what we're going to do here. So after she got off her funky little call, I was like, I don't appreciate your passive, you being this passive aggressive. I don't appreciate this, And I was like, look, what I'm doing over here is my business. You should mind your business. The reason why I'm late, I had, a loved one that passed away. It's been addressed by management. They're cool with it. So it doesn't matter, And she's like, oh, I had no idea. I was like, it doesn't matter. I was like, I said what I said. And I was like, you should mind your
I
business.
said what I said.
And I
Okay,
just,
Nene Leaks.
right. I was like, I'm not even giving you a chance to say anything. And I was like, you picked the wrong one. I was like, not today. I was like, and I was like, not today. Cause I was like, I will serve it up to you today. I was like,
Wait,
I'm not playing.
you said this in the tone that you're saying right now.
It was a little bit more harsh because it
Oh,
was a little bit more stern. Like, okay, like, I'm that nigga,
wait, what was that?
It
What
was
was
like,
that?
that's like, kind of like a principal or like Frank Mitchell or some
Okay.
shit. I was, go to your room, Moesha. No, it was like, okay, he means business, because even like the little white dude in the corner, he was kind of like laughed and kind of smirked because he don't like her either. So I was like, I hit up my homie and I was like, was I mean? She was like, nah, nigga. She was like, you said what you had to say, you know. I was like, mind your fucking business. So I'm just like, do what you gotta do. And then she was like, you could have told me this in private. And I was like, no, because you was like,
You
get on the phones in public. So I'm like, if you're
facts.
addressing me like this in public, I'm gonna blast your ass in public. You get the same energy that that you give out. Like, I don't believe in sparing white people's feelings, especially white women. So it's just like, hey man, if you're dishing it out, I'm gonna dish it back. So
Especially if you're communicating and expressing your feelings
yeah.
in a professional manner, which you clearly was.
I
And
didn't curse. I didn't do any of the things that I was like, oh, let me put on my white people
yeah,
acceptable
because you know
Negro
why?
voice.
They feel like they can dish it out, and when
Oh man,
it's
they
the
dish it
other
out
way
all the time.
around,
Can't
yeah,
take it. Can't
yeah.
take it. What's even crazier is, like, most people when they go home from their job, they don't be thinking about this shit. They just be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck about what happened. I'm gonna go smoke some weed, talk to my spouse. I'm gonna do whatever to, unwind. She left. She left, got off work at 5 o'clock, decided to hit me up on Microsoft Teams. I just feel like I'm just so upset with it and feel embarrassed with how you talked to me. This just was inappropriate. And I'm like, girl, you got off an hour ago. Why are you still thinking about this? You could talk to me about this tomorrow. You ain't gotta talk to me about this on you off. You at home.
Yeah,
This is too much
relax.
energy that you give into this. And you playing the victim. Like you approached me. I didn't even say nothing to you. I said good morning and get on the phone. We're swamped.
The devil, get on the phone.
It's like shut your ass up. Clock ass. Clock.
I'm interested to see how this story unfolds. So keep
I
us
mean, it's really
posted.
not gonna unfold much further than it's just gonna be like you gonna leave me the hell alone. If not, I will have to
There will be more to
unload
say.
the verbal clip on your ass again, double
Facts.
homicide on your ass. But
Ooh. Ooh.
I think this is a good point to keep it moving to a segment we like to call Tip in the Hat. We like to tip the hat to those who have been doing dope things. Let's get into it.
I'm tipping my hat.
Yes, sir.
Who you got, Boogie?
I'll go first since you had that lovely story.
Yeah, it was a little long. A little long.
No, it was needed though. But I want to tip my hat off to none other than the gentleman Cal Penn, who recently came out as gay and announced that he will be engaged. Well, he is engaged to his fiancee, Josh, that he's been with for 11 years.
11 of them things.
11 years. So if you don't know Cal Penn, he was famously on co-star the movie Harold and Kumar Goes to White Castle. He actually worked for the Obama administration in the White House. He did a slew of other shows and appearances. He was on Big Bang Theory and stuff like that. But yeah, he's a he's a well-versed, well-worked, smart man. Clearly, worked for the Obama administration, and he came out. He's coming out with a book, so that's where this is all coming from. And he came out. He had an excerpt saying that his family and friends knew about him, and his relationship is just he just never publicly came out and said anything about it. So
I just have a question. Like, how do you keep that secret for 11 years? Like, did they never go to like red carpet events together? Was it just
never?
Like, how did that not even as like, yo, this is my homie? Like 11 years. Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time. And to me, I'm like, so you not holding hands in public.
Right.
Y'all
Nothing.
just holding hands. Y'all doing the
like, how was y'all going on vacations? Was it like, yeah, I meet you at the room?
He was treating Josh like an ugly person. That's what it was. He was like, not right here, 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 not right here.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm happy for him that he's able to come out and be happy. And for all we know, maybe his partner didn't want to be out here. Maybe he didn't want to be seen.
Maybe he didn't want to be seen. I don't know. Well, guess what? He about to be seen now because they about to find a picture of this man.
Right. I mean, everybody's like, well, who is he? You know what? Whoever gets that first picture off, though, man, they about to get a bag.
Woo!
They about to be like, boy, like we got the first one.
Yeah. So good luck to him.
Definitely kudos to him.
Kudos to him. Love is love, and
yeah, definitely.
I'm glad that he came out. So
might hit up White Castle in honor to my man after the pod.
Yeah, I'm not about
myself. A Craver case. Was it Craver? I said Craver case. A 10 case, whatever they call them shits. I don't know what they call them.
Yeah, they call them shits. But what's your tipping your hat on?
So I am tipping my hat to my favorite candy. We'll tip my hat to this young lady.
I thought you said. Listen,
we can tip our hat. Hold on. Well, no, because you put her up for those of you who are listening. My producer here, she put up a young lady who was a judge, became the first black judge in Macomb County, in Mississippi. So kudos to her.
You were
She's an
giving her an honorable mention.
honorable
My bad.
mention.
My
No,
bad,
it's all
dog.
good. But my tip in the hat for those of you who are listening, you can't see the visual, but it's going out to Reese's. They have announced that they're doing us justice here. You know, they are now adding two more Reese's to the king size pack. For the king size pack, it was four Reese's. Now we getting six, a whole foot long of
Yeah, no.
Reese's. You know, so I'll tip my hat. I'm excited. That's a lot of peanut butter. You
That's a
know,
lot of peanut butter. That was way too much. I remember when Halloween and Easter, they used to have those thick ass, big ass Reese cups, them ones, and I'm
them
like,
jumbo ones.
who's eating these?
You know,
Apparently y'all are, because now
hey
they've
man.
extended the king size. Cause I couldn't even finish the king size my damn self.
You know what? I could knock back like four of them. I'm not gonna lie. But okay, I could successfully knock back three. That
Too.
fourth one, I'm like, you know what? I probably shouldn't have did this, but I'm gonna do it anyways because you
No.
know you got to go big or go home. But now that they have a foot long, I gotta max out at three. You know, I'm gonna have like
Yeah.
half for lunch, the other half for dinner. You know, save some for later. That's where I'm gonna kind of max out at. But I am going to Reese's. I'm gonna tell you this: if you have not learned anything from Subway, they was cheating niggas. They was giving niggas, not the footlongs. They was giving them like the 11 inches of sandwich. So I mean, make sure y'all actually give people a true footlong of Reese's.
Hey
I won't try to
man,
get
you better
sued.
get you better give them them inches.
Every inch counts. Okay, Reese's. That
Yeah,
should hey
yeah,
look.
in all forms and fashions. Yep.
That should be the slogan on the candy. 12 inches of Reese's. Every inch counts. You take it, do
How
what you
you
want with
want it?
that.
Yeah,
Take it how you want it.
agree.
That should be on the pack. Hit
No,
us
I
up,
agree.
Reese's, for brand deals. We're both available, just for marketing. So that's who I'm
Hell
tipping
yeah.
my hat to. Oh yeah, I got an honorable mention. We got
Yes.
an honorable mention. Got a shout out to Elaine O'Neal. That's not Elaine O'Neal. That is
What? What are you doing to me?
nope, you got the shout out to my producer over here. I love my producer. We got we about to get the correct graphic up here. It's in the drive, but I can
Yeah.
talk about it if
Yeah, keep talking about it so I can find it.
it's under the honorable mention. Congrats, one shout out to Elaine O'Neal. She is a two-time graduate of the illustrious North Carolina Central University. Shout out to all the Eagles. She's also a read to this, a sister of Delta Sigma Beta Sorority
Stupid.
Incorporated. Shout out to them. She's became the first Black woman mayor of the city of Durham. So shout out
Yes.
to her. Bull City, baby. Bull City out here, baby.
I cannot stand
919.
you.
Shout out to her being an NCCU graduate. Again, it's Elaine O'Neal becoming the first Black lady mayor of Durham, North Carolina. So shout out to her. I had to give her a shout out, because she's a illustrious grad of, the greatest HBCU in all the land,
Is
North
it?
Carolina. It is. You gotta go.
Oh.
You gotta go. You gotta hit the Verdant Hills and the Sloping Greens. You gotta go.
Yo, I could have sworn, sidebar, I could have sworn you said honorable mention to old girl, and then I did not hear you say anything about Elaine, but respect to her,
It's
tip my
okay.
head off to her. My
We can honorable
apologies.
mention both of the queens. They both queens in their
Yes, they
own
both
right.
get
They're
honorables.
both.
Tip
You
them,
know
tip
what?
them.
Let's give other sis her just due. Let's not just
Oh,
give her
God.
half of a tip. Let's give her a full tipping of the hat here. Let's
You
go
want a
back
tip?
to we're gonna tip to the other young lady. Once my
Okay,
producer, what's her name? I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna pull
I
her up
got her.
here.
I got her.
That's right. 28-year-old Shaquina McKenzie, as I said earlier, she becomes the first black female judge in Macomb, Mississippi. Sounds very
Ooh,
racist, so you know that's
I
got to be a
mean,
big
god
deal.
damn.
Macomb, Mississippi. So shout out to her because that's dope, man. We got the first black woman becoming a judge in her city, and we got the first black woman becoming the mayor
Respect.
in Durham, North Carolina. So shout out to the queens.
And
Let's get into
shout out to all the my black and brown uh appointed officials, elected officials for the last, I think it was over the weekend. The Boston got his first
yeah. Boston
woman,
had was the Asian lady. She's the
yeah,
first
Asian woman,
minority
and
woman
first
in
vegan black
Boston.
male for New York, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was.
He was an elected
Yeah, something
official.
there in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a
Point
cop or
is,
something.
yeah, point is, black and brown
Some
people,
black dude
we
in
taking
Iowa
over.
wanted to, so you
Yeah,
know
we
we
we trying
taking
to
over
take
out
over.
here.
We trying to take over. So let's really take over this
Got to
bitch.
make sure we really get out here and do the voting thing coming up because yeah, woo, it's looking tough for the Biden administration.
Yeah, it's looking
Mm,
real
mm,
struggle. Looking like a struggle for real.
mm. Well, on that note, I think it's time to hit this first ad.
I think so too. Let me go ahead and hit that right now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I gotta tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They black owned. You know you want to support a black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com. BLAK watches.com. And make sure you use that promo code late night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast.
First topic we got here is a California fortune teller scams a woman out of 50K for fake course removal. I think they meant corpse, but yeah, curse. I read that wrong. I said corpse.
I was
Corpse.
about to say, I ain't. I was like, I know I didn't read that wrong, did I? What?
No, maybe I need to put the merlot down because the letters are jumping for a fake curse removal. Boogie, these scammers are scamming, man. We're getting to this holiday season, and the scams are they just they about to be out here. And this dude, he got someone. Let me go into the story further here for you. This California man is accused of scamming a woman out of 50,000 by claiming to be a fortune teller who could remove her family curse. Police say Andres Pena Menendez, I said that wrong. A self-proclaimed faith healer had convinced a woman that a curse was plaguing her and her entire family. He also convinced her that she had parasites in her body to take care of her misfortunes. Menendez charged the woman 50,000 of them things. Once she realized that the man was a fraud, she reported him to the authorities. During their investigation, police searched Menendez's Riverside home and business, located tarot cards, voodoo dolls, religious and satanic items, and a small pet python that he used to carry out his elaborate scam. The 31-year-old would convince customers to bring their bed mattresses to his business during the healing services. Then Menendez or his employees would cut a hole into the mattresses and tell the unsuspecting patrons that they found a snake and other demonic objects inside. And he removed the curse.
Whoa. First of all,
That's a
who
lot.
is
That's a
carrying
lot.
their mattress just willy nilly to an establishment?
Yeah, I feel like that takes a lot of time. You had to schedule a truck. That wasn't just something you just did during the course of one day. You had to put some planning into that.
And how many thousands did she have to go into before she started questioning his
50 of them
validity?
things.
No. I'm just saying,
You
was
before
that
50?
50? Yeah. Was that a whole 50? Like, oh my man, that's gonna be 50,000 for this whole process, or is it, 5,000 here, 5,000 there? Hey,
That
we
makes
up to
sense.
$50,000.
Yeah, I think when she probably realized, hey, my man, this curse ain't leaving. This is like the 10th check I done gave you. How many of them
Mm-hmm.
things I got to keep writing? Um, I also am inclined to say free that man. I know it's probably not a popular opinion. I say that because if you're stupid enough to fall for this, then so be it. This man convinced you had parasites. At any point in this, did you say, let me go to a doctor? Let me go see someone who might actually be able to tell me I have parasites besides a nigga with some fucking tarot cards. This nigga was walking around with a fucking snake, like niggas in Miami be doing. Like this nigga was like that nigga. He was like, I got a snake. I'm gonna take full advantage of niggas who want to get pictures with a snake. This nigga was like, how else can I scam this lady? I know. Let me just get a pet snake. It's actually real genius when you think about it. This nigga was like, I'm gonna buy a snake. I'm gonna tell you to bring your mattress in here. Then I'm gonna cut holes in it and show you my pet snake. I mean, it's pretty genius.
I see. I don't want to downplay the magic and the talents of a authentic tarot card person, homeopath, if you will. Because I feel like they, tarot reading has some significance, have some
Yeah.
relevance to what's going on with your life,
Some of them are
and
real. Some of
some
them
of it
know what they're
some of
doing.
it is real, but come on, dog, you out here. The fact that they got these pictures of all his equipment, and it looked like he just went to Amazon and was like, let me go ahead and get this packet of
He typed in
voodoo
scam. Give me the voodoo scam pack
starter
101,
kit. Let me
please.
go. Let me go ahead and get this starter kit scammy packet real quick. Come on, man. You
And,
gotta. Come on.
and just like, ma'am, like, so I imagine when you go to fortune tellers and you're like, don't tell me, your name is John. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, don't tell me. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I felt like this guy was. So what you come in here for? Family curse, parasite. Oh, you know what? You got parasites in a family curse. Bring your mattress and we gonna take care of you.
Oh
It's like,
God.
come on.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff you have to come on, man. Use common sense here. Let me
Yeah.
ask you this question. I know you've been in New Orleans, and I do acknowledge that some of these people do exist with tarot cards
Of
and
course.
voodoo. Would you, being in New Orleans, and you know how the voodoo culture is in New Orleans, would you ever get a reading done in New Orleans or have a voodoo person do anything, cast a
First of all,
spell
I
for you in
wouldn't
New
I
Orleans?
wouldn't have voodoo person cast or do anything to me, but I would get a tarot reading for sure. Just out of the curiosity of what to look forward, or just to have an
You want to know,
idea,
huh? You want to
just to
know.
have an idea of what's on my way, what's a coming. You know what I'm saying?
Is it
But
only the good, or you want to know the bad too?
I mean, you have to be willing to know the good and the bad, if you know what I'm saying, in order to equip yourself with the right mind frame, if you will. So, but
It
I was in
it
I
depends
was
on
in
how
New
bad it
Orleans.
is.
I was in New Orleans and I didn't get a chance to get a tarot reading because I would have gotten it. I definitely would have gotten one for sure. But you also got to be careful. You got to be
Yeah,
careful. You
you
got to be
do.
careful
You
because
do.
these motherfuckers be out here just to scare you, just like Scammy out here.
Yeah. Somebody be scamming like, I see in your future you're gonna die. It's
I was like,
like
yeah, no shit, we all are. fuck?
It's like, okay, tell me what else I know. It's like, you're fat. It's like, all right. It's like it's not telling me anything that I don't know already.
Again, this sounds like things that I've heard before.
I was like, are you looking at me? It's like, when I was in New Orleans, I did see the voodoo dolls and it kind of freaked me out. Like I picked one up and I was like, I'm gonna just put this down gently because I was like, I don't want none of
hey, that magic
whatever.
is real. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah,
That
man.
magic is very real and true.
Black magic, I don't mess around with it, man. It was just like, nah, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Like if you say
I'll
it
mess
works,
with some black girl magic.
yeah, for real. That's the only black magic I mess with, black girl magic. But that other magic, no. Again, I felt like it's one of those things like you can't really call it a Better Business Bureau if because they can't. How can they vet to be like, yeah, this is a real fortune teller. He's a real tarot card reader. It's like if you got, you got.
Yeah.
You know, it's no different than if you give to these online televangelists. If you gave to get your spring water of faith and you don't get your blessing, that's on you.
And at the same time, if somebody pays me $50, I'm about to figure out this elaborate scam.
50,000. Shit, nigga. I'm getting chicken bones and I'm looking at the bones and I'm like,
God.
The bones told me you got to give me at least $30,000 more.
The way that this bone has fallen out and is turning right now.
The bones have told me that there is a curse over the family, but unless you give me $85,000, this curse is not going to be lifted. So I take cash, I take card, and sometimes we will take checks.
Right. Like, Venmo if you really are desperate. Okay.
I mean, it's the only part where I do feel bad is like if she's an old lady, because it's like, damn, man, come on, bro.
I think she is.
Yeah, she probably is an old lady. So it's like, just stop answering the phone, old people. Like, just let your kids handle all your affairs, because the way it's working, y'all about to get. And the metaverse is coming out. Can you imagine old people and they can't deal with Facebook now? They getting scammed. They about to be scammed left and right on the metaverse. They about to have.
I started answering the scam like least because most of the time those phone calls are just automated service, and I just want to press 2 to get removed. And so the other day I picked up the phone and it was an actual person. He was like, hello? I was like,
I didn't expect you to answer.
This nigga was surprised that I'm on the phone. He was like, hello?
You know what it was? What? He was like eating. He was eating his breakfast. He was like, oh, these motherfuckers, they don't ever answer. Wait. He got to spit this shit out like, you actually there?
Right. Yeah. He went on with his little spiel. He was like, hi, I'm calling from Chase.
To meet Jesus.
No, this nigga said, I'm calling from Chase. Did you make a purchase in California for this much? I was like, no. He's like, all right, well, can you confirm me? I was like, but hold on, my dude. Why are you calling me from scam only? He was like, well, it's because blah, blah, blah. I was like, so how about you email me with the purchase?
Give me your badge number.
Right. And I just hung up and he called me from a regular number. And then I called Chase and Chase was like, hell no, we ain't call you.
I mean, he was persistent. He was like, let me take the scam off and see if she answers this time.
Hey, man, Chase do not play.
Nah,
Chase,
man.
I got all of the notification alerts. I'm talking about let one penny fall out. And it was like, this looks like an unusual purchase, nigga.
Shit. That's why I hate Christmas time. Like, sometimes I don't go crazy a lot with spending, but sometimes you have that now, okay, it's Christmas. Then Chase will literally shut your whole shit down. You ain't used your debit card this many times the entire month.
Right.
Bank account closed. Right. I was like, bruh, what are y'all doing? Like, I appreciate you being secure, but
Chase disrespected me. Right before I left, I went out with a couple friends and I was like, I got the bill, y'all. I'm paying for everything. I used my card and they, now waiters and waitresses, they have those card readers that right there at the table.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting in the tip.
Waiting for that paper.
Doing all that. I'm putting the tip and everything. That waiter was like,
It's like, ma'am.
I got that text so quick from Chase. Hey, my man, this is not a usual purchase that you.
Right. Chase be like, okay, try it again. And be like, then you got to go through that swipe of shame. Like, all right.
I'm like, hey guys, just want to show you.
I beg you,
Chase
Chase.
just text me. And they was like, yo, that shit declined super fast.
We secure over here, nigga. It was like, ain't
Right.
nobody just getting no free meals over here off Chase.
Not over here. Okay.
Chase, I feel like Chase and Google have like the same security. Like when you can't get in your Gmail account, that's how Chase is. Like,
Yeah.
nah, nigga, you done swiped too many times.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's only $102. No. It's like,
Yo, my limit is like $100. It was like, nigga, you sure you want to spend $105?
I was like, God damn. I was like, y'all can let this shit slide a little bit, bro. I was like, and it's normal shit. But okay, bro, you know I
Right.
gotta get gas. Like, I have a car. Y'all think I'm just not
Right.
putting gas in my shit? Then it's like, okay,
Chase
Best
like,
Buy.
Nate, so $60 just so-called just got charged. Is this you?
I was like, yes, nigga. Oh, also, I wonder though when they do send that. There's been one time where I've been like, I did this buy a TV. This was like $600. I want to be like, no, and it makes me wonder, like, if you decline that, like,
Do
what
you know
happens?
what happens?
Do they go back to the cameras and they're like, okay, we got you at 152 at Best Buy walking out with a TV?
So what
Like,
they
how does
do
that work?
is, they go back to the tender, to the business, and they said, well, guess what? This person said he didn't get this. So why are you charging? So they dispute it, and then Best Buy goes, no, nigga, we got him right here. What are you talking about? It's a receipt right here from this card. What else are you gonna do? So what they're gonna do is Best Buy is gonna contact you and be like, your bank canceled, so either you pay or we about to come sue your ass.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah, or return the product.
Yeah, that's too much hassle. Like, I feel like that's just. I always wonder. I was just like, damn. So that's how that works.
Hell yeah, they gotta go through an investigation.
Well, I'm not that type of individual. I'm just like, I'll just keep my shit.
You sound real curious.
I just wanted to know, just like I've never, because like whenever niggas was like, oh, we got this credit card, let's go get gas. I've never been the nigga to find the card where niggas got free gas off of, or niggas just ran it up at big. Never would happen to me. Like God must have known. He was like, yeah, I can't trust this nigga. Like this nigga's about to go and get a couple of.
Yeah, and you also ain't about that life, so.
This is also true. I'm only about that life within like a $25 limit. Because also I don't want to fuck someone's shit up. But also I'm like, if it comes back and I'm like, oh shit, the federales, I'm like, it's $25, man. If there's ever restitution, I can pay $25 back to you. I don't want to be out here.
Yeah, that's why I'm good with like, now if I find some cash.
Man, let me find a wallet full of cash. I'm gonna be like, what money?
I found $100 bill one time walking down the street, and I looked and I stopped, and it was just looking at me. I stopped and I looked around. I was like, "Stop playing, y'all! What they at?"
He was like, "Jesus, thank you."
I literally picked it up, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
That's the thing. Like when black people find money, we looking like, okay, is this a game show? Like there's a camera, there's the police. Like this can't just be money just laying around here anywhere. Like this is, it's something. And you know what? And whenever you can move on to this. So when you see money, how do you pick it up? What is your sneak move? Because I've been in the clubs and I'm like, oh shit, I spotted a 20 on the ground. Like I gotta make sure like none of these other niggas see it.
God.
You dancing and put that little foot down and slide it over. So what is your sneak move to pick up cash that you just happen to find?
I act like I'm tying my shoe. Come on, man. Everybody know that.
The shoe tie.
You do the shoe tie.
The shoe tie, that's a good one. I've dropped a card a couple times. Like, oh shit, drop my card. Let me go down here and grab that. It's like, shit, nigga got 20 for the conies after we leave.
You just be wanting to fuck your stomach up.
Hey man, look, I don't have the best of taste when I'm drunk and I leave the bar. So we got to get something quick so we can go home and go to sleep. So sometimes coney.
But your stomach don't go to sleep. Your stomach be laying down like fucked up.
Right about like 4:00 in the morning is when we start hitting them little BGs. But it happens. Yeah, let's get into this next ad.
Yes, sir.
Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, here, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code late night, okay? LATENITE. Go on over to their IG. It's Rose Vogue Styling at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy. Everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code late night, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
Woo!
Topic number 2. Shout out to Hall of Fame Hove. He's now been inducted into the the Hip Hop Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yep.
So shout out to Hove. And you know what he did to celebrate his Hall of Fame inductee? Went out
What'd
here
he
and
do?
got an Instagram. You know, he got a gram. And you know what he did when he got that gram? He had to put a post up. He made one post and he followed one person.
Who he follow?
He followed his wife.
Mm.
He followed Beyonce.
What was that?
Beyonce. That's right. You better follow your queen, man, on the book, on the gram. I thought that was kind of funny that he's just now getting an IG. Hov was like, I got to see what all these niggas are talking about on the gram.
Yeah, shout out to Ho for being inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, as well as LL Cool J. But I think Jay-Z already had an IG. He had a Finsta. He had a fake account.
Oh yeah, you already know he had a fake account. He's been slumming it for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like him and Beyonce had Finstas for a while, and then they finally decided, you know what?
It's time.
I'm ready to interact with the world now. Let me interact with the world. But
it's time.
Yeah, he posted one picture, and Meek Mill took a picture of Jay-Z while he was heading home, and he posted on his IG story. He was like, take a picture so they know it's real for real, Jay-Z. So and tag Jay-Z. So I think Jay-Z, he was very funny to actually start an IG page and follow his wife, of course. And he already got 2 million followers already.
And she followed him back though. Wouldn't it have been some shit? She was like, nah. She left his ass.
Yeah, that's very true.
On red, unfollowed.
Right. I will say it was a couple hours ago before we started recording. A couple of social media blogs had posted about he decided to remove his picture and his IG and deactivate that bitch.
He said, fuck y'all niggas already. He's like, this shit's toxic.
He was like, let me lose this shit right now.
I ain't about to get caught up. What do you think he saw on his discovery page? This nigga was like, titties and cars. Like,
and then he was like, nah. We already went through this already. I'm about to go ahead.
You know what? As soon as he hit that discovery page, he saw like 18 pictures of Solange. That nigga was like, let me back the
18
fuck out.
pictures of Solange going like this.
Solange was she was the second person in his fucking DMs. Beyonce was the first. She was the second. Like, hit him up for that follow. He was like, I'm just gonna get up off of here. I don't need to be on this social.
Solange was like, try if you won't.
You know what? Question. Like, because I mean, again, I think it's dope that he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What the fuck do they give them? Like, like the NFL, they get like gold jackets. Like, do they get like gold guitars?
They get a plaque. They get a plaque. They get a
Like, is it
plaque
like
that they're
a
inducted, and then they get their name in whatever space
is it like
that.
a plaque, like a gold plaque, like you was like a platinum record plaque, or just like a plaque?
That's
Like,
a good question. I'm not sure. I
congrats
haven't.
for working 50 years in the plant. Here's a plaque.
Right. Ooh, stop.
Like, I always wonder, like, and you also, like, when you think about like the NFL niggas, like, this is a gold jacket that you don't wear anywhere. You don't ever see them niggas wearing them jackets except at the Hall of Fame inductee. Where the fuck are you wearing that?
I mean, they also probably have it. I don't know, encased,
Yeah, it's
and
probably in the case. Because
yeah,
I
they
would be
want to preserve it.
like, if I'm a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nigga, like, I want something that's, yeah, like, I'm in the Hall of Fame, bitch. Like, when you walk in my living room, here's my gold guitar. You know, I got 3 of them. I'm a
I'll be like,
3-time
prove it.
inductee.
Right,
Like, you
prove
see
it.
the
Nigga, do
guitar?
you not see this? Right.
Or like, I need like a chain that's like HOF, you know, something like, because, you know, they rappers, you know, I need something like, I need something like, it's got to be something cool. Like, I don't want just a plaque. Like, I need like a platinum plaque, you know, something like that, you know. Welcome to the HOF. Here's your HOF plaque. Put this amongst the wall of all your other platinum plaques. You know, it's got to be something cool, I hope.
I mean,
Apparently,
yeah. No, I was gonna say, I wonder if they like, do they display all of their awards, because you
in
know,
the house.
yeah, I know, in their house, but I know Jay-Z is like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about Grammy anymore. I'm sipping. We got another sippy cup. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably like Serena Williams, like when you go in a trophy room when it's like, oh, here's all the first place and here's the second place. It's probably like, this is my 100th Grammy. It's probably like that. Like the first one is probably like, oh, yeah, this is the one that you probably keep like in the safe, and then the rest of them they just probably go in. I don't know. That's interesting. They probably just got Grammys everywhere. They probably got Grammys in the bathroom, like Grammys in the refrigerator. Like, oh, I forgot about this one. Like,
yeah,
I got a Grammy as a doorstop. You know, it's just like
random
amongst
Grammys
them.
out here.
You got like, oh,
A
American Music
mixing bowl
Awards.
Grammy, yeah.
You know, I found this one in the backyard. Like, damn, like I'm just pulling out AMAs out my ass. Like, that's just, I always be wondering that. And then if I'm, because you know Jay-Z's competitive. You know he's competitive as fuck. So
Of
I wonder
course.
what the competition's like in that household between him and Beyonce. Like, I wonder if he like, yeah, I'm a HOF. She's like, I don't give a fuck. I got like the hive. Like, I wonder what that dynamic is of like accomplishments.
And Beyonce is like, you do realize I'm about to be HOF in no time, right?
I mean, that's also true too. You know, I'd be wondering, you know, if I'm going to what are you asking for, like for your inductee? Like if they are okay, like Adrian, we inducting you, we giving you your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What's one thing like what do you want here besides you? What are you asking for?
What do I want beside me?
Yeah, like if I don't know if they ask you like a request, like if I want some champagne, like what's the thing that you got to have beside you to be like, okay, it's probably a weird question.
Yeah, it is. Because he had Dave Chappelle introduce him.
So who's gonna introduce you? I'll ask you that question. Yeah.
Good question. Probably. I don't know. Probably a comic. My group. I'll probably ask you, or
I'd be honest. I'd be like,
or Baps. Yeah, probably ask you.
Me and the Babs will be there. I'd be like, oh, I'm shedding a tear.
Yeah, and then like I want some breakfast food. Like I want some brunch.
So that's your request then. So okay, Boogie's gonna be like, I'm honored to be here. Bring out the breakfast food. That's your request.
Yeah, bring out the waffles.
Waffles. I'm like, before she puts her hands, you know, in the cement, she got to have some waffles. That's the request. I need some champagne. I need some Clico, because it's gonna be a joyous occasion. I'm be like, everybody, I'm gonna be like, what's my man PJ from the Bucks when he was up there drinking.
My God,
I'm gonna be like that nigga, PJ Tucker. I'm gonna be like that nigga. Everybody gets a bottle. That'd be me. I'm like, mama, I wouldn't have made this without all them prayers. Thank you. I'm like, champagne, just like, I'm doing it. I'm like, we wasn't supposed to be here, even though we prayed on this. I'm gonna have like one of those those speeches where I'm like, nigga, you grew up in the suburbs. I know, nigga, but we still wasn't supposed to be here. I'm gonna be that nigga.
Oh,
Everybody
God.
counted us out. And look, I got a star.
But shout out to Jay-Z for sure, because
Definitely.
that's
Kudos to that brother,
a
man.
huge accomplishment
Definitely.
in itself. So
It really truly is. Let's keep this thing on rolling. My favorite segment. Y'all niggas
woohoo!
tripping. We heard what
Woohoo!
Russ said. Who you got, Boogie, for y'all niggas tripping?
Hey man, I have none other than the dumbest guy right now
Pretty dumb.
in the scene of NFL. First of all, I don't really watch NFL like that anyway,
Okay.
but I am forced to watch it because I do have a partner that loves his football. But
Love
this
the game.
man, Aaron Rodgers, has tested positive for COVID-19, and the rules state for vaccinated players you have to take a couple tests, and you have to sit out for at least 5 days. And unvaccinated players have to sit out for 10 days. Unbeknownst to the world, Aaron
Everyone but
Rodgers,
Aaron.
right, except for Aaron and probably his the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I'm sure a couple other people knew.
Yeah, I'm very sure they knew. But Aaron Rodgers is not vaccinated.
He is not.
Mind you, everybody's like, oh, he's not vaccinated, but if you can recall, about 2 games ago, your man's had a press conference, and one of the reporters asked him, "Hey, Aaron, what do you think about the players being vaccinated, and are you vaccinated?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm immunized." Your man said, "Yes, I'm immunized." And he said, the players in the locker room that aren't vaccinated, that's their personal business. I'm not going to judge them. They do what they want to do. But your man said he was immunized. Can we, so he flat out lied.
Discount double vax over here.
Your man flat out lied and said that he was vaccinated. Because the way that he said it, it implied that he was vaccinated. So
now you gotta start asking people, okay, so what vaccination are you talking about?
What vaccination are you referring to exactly?
Oh,
he gets the biggest nigga, this nigga, the biggest dummy alive, okay? Because at this point, he's out here in press conferences, raw dog in the air, raw dog in the mics.
Yep.
And he's
dapping
not
up the teammates.
All up in the videos. Okay. he all up in everybody's face, okay? Hot breath and all. We don't know who he was next to partying with. And now now that there is no bubble, everybody's just assed out everywhere. So
you'd have to see me, bro. Especially if I got sick from you. I need 5 minutes, bro. I don't give a fuck about all them discount double checks. You're gonna need to call up Jake from State Farm to bandage you up after I whoop your ass.
And that was my question. Like, if a player who is a sponsor and he's doing so many commercials gets in trouble, are they pulling those commercials?
No. He's Aaron Rodgers. They're gonna chalk it up and be like, it's Aaron Rodgers. He out here winning. Now, if he was like a bum ass player, they would definitely pull him. No, he's Aaron Rodgers.
Point. But yeah, this nigga is tripping to the highest level. That is my choice for you niggas is tripping.
That was a very well deserved. You niggas is tripping here. I think mine is also well deserved. My you niggas is tripping is going out to Nike. We all know that the metaverse is out there and is whether we like it or not. So Nike has now decided they are creating virtual sneakers and clothing. They actually submitted for the trademark today, so it's official. They're going to be selling y'all virtual clothes in the metaverse. And all you goofy ass niggas who are going to be out here buying all these virtual clothes on the sneaker apps, y'all niggas are tripping, man. Y'all gonna take a whole bunch of virtual, y'all gonna take so many L's trying to get virtual shit. I don't understand it, man. It's why? Like, who gives a fuck if honestly, like, they don't got free clothes in the metaverse for the avatars? You mean to tell me, like, if I sign up for the metaverse, I got to go to fucking Old Navy to get some shit for my avatar? I'm about to be out here butt ass naked in the metaverse. Like, come on, man. Like, this is just dumb.
I'm trying to figure out, like, so if you don't buy any clothes at the metaverse, what's gonna happen to your
That's
avatar?
what I'm saying. You about to be butt ass naked out here. You about to just be out here. You gonna walk around the metaverse with, like, remember how like the sensors on the TV? That's you just gonna be censored. Like, why is you censored? That's what it's gonna be. Like, your avatar is gonna have the titties and the coochie and the ass. Everything's just gonna be blurred out. You're just gonna be like, all right, my man, Adam and Eve style.
We gonna be assed out because at that point,
literally,
Meta is gonna be
right.
Meta's gonna be like, so I'm gonna have to put restrictions on avatars. You have to have clothes.
You already know it's gonna be some bullshit like that. They're gonna be first, it's gonna be like $9.99. Then it's gonna be like you already know what it's gonna be. And I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I live here in the real world, and I'm not gonna be in the metaverse. So I got real clothes. I don't need to fucking put clothes on an avatar.
This is getting so crazy right now.
It really is. Niggas is gonna be buying, if I can buy fake clothes and I can buy fake food, niggas is gonna be eating fake food in the metaverse, and you're gonna be paying like fucking Salt Bay prices for fake food in the metaverse.
It's gonna be the Matrix. It's gonna be Ready Player One. It's gonna be.
You think people gonna still be racist in the metaverse? Like, is it gonna be like racist avatars? I'm like, bitch, you a goddamn alien. Like,
yes, yes, they will be. You damn skippy, they will be. They gonna be selling NFTs and racist in the motherfucker. Okay.
I was like, I know I'm not over here being discriminated by a motherfucker that's got tentacles hanging out his fucking ass. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is about to be some trippy ass shit. But that's who my you niggas is tripping is going out to, because it's just weird.
Yeah.
I might just be that old cranky dude. I might just be that cranky dude.
Not yet.
Well, thank God, because like I'm only 34, so I don't feel like I'm that old. But shit, where we're going right now, goddamn, I'm unplugging. I'm not going to the metaverse. I am not going into the metaverse. I'm gonna just stay on Earth with the rest of the real people. I can't do it. But yeah, let's get to this to this final topic.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's Chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21Chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast. And because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21Chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
The Final top boogie. You know what time it is. We
Oh
have
yeah.
officially Halloween is over. You know, it is what the 4th day of November. So you know what that means? It's Christmas time for some people. Some people have already flipped that switch. They have went from Halloween straight into Christmas mode. They have went from ghouls and goblins to playing Christmas songs already. And I, for one, hate those people that just skip Thanksgiving. But yet here we are. There's a bar out there in Texas that says Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" will be skipped if played before December 1st. After December 1st, the song is only allowed one time a night.
Whoa.
Now that's a bit much. Now I'm not that angry of a guy, you know. Mariah Carey has since responded, you know, in one of the greatest clapbacks that I could ever imagine. You know, she responded uh, with the God of War or Game of War gif here. Kind of like, bring it on, bitches. You know what time it is. And coincidentally, All I Want for Christmas has now moved into the top 200. And
Yo,
I'm
stop.
sure.
Yeah. Stop messing with Mariah, first off. Get off of her. She making them coins. Them coins
Hey,
gonna be
man.
continuously made.
That bag is a long bag, man. It's just like, goddamn. You know, I wonder what that timetable is. So it's now in the top 200. So when does it hit number one? Is it like November 20? Thanksgiving does it hit number one? Is it Christmas it hits number one?
I think it's right after Thanksgiving. It
Okay.
hits number one. Because you also have to remember, you have to take into account that there are restaurants and stores
Yeah.
that are playing and replaying that
Retail
song.
stores. Yeah.
Retail
Ooh.
stores
Oh my
that
God.
are playing and replaying those songs. There are radio stations that's about to start
Oh,
in,
Christmas all the time. 97 won the
inundating,
beat.
right, inundating us with, and even if you don't listen to radio, guess what? Sirius
Yeah,
XM,
it's on there.
they
It's
they
on there.
everywhere. Go to
Have
your
you heard it
title.
yet?
No, I haven't heard it, but y'all also gotta stop hating on Mariah because that song is also a banger.
It is.
So
It
so
is. It
don't do it.
is. And
Don't
you know
do
what?
it.
I don't hate on Mariah. I hate, again, I'm the person who's like, okay, if the songs are on, cool, but don't beat me over the head with Chris. Let me enjoy Thanksgiving. I will bang out the song when it comes on. But by the 5th time, I'm like, all right, we met the max for the day. Like tomorrow we can reset and hear Mariah and my mind, you know, all
Yeah,
those
yeah. But you
great
also have to
black
remember, not
songs.
nobody's singing about Thanksgiving
I don't care. We don't have to
besides
sing
beef,
about
potatoes,
Thanksgiving.
gravy.
I don't
The so-
need Thanksgiving songs. I just don't. Let's give Thanksgiving its due. Everybody
okay,
eats Thanksgiving. Everyone celebrates it for the most part.
okay,
Everybody gonna get them a plate of something, whether you a
okay,
vegan, whatever, you gonna eat. So if you're
okay.
gonna eat, give Thanksgiving its just due. Don't skip it.
Hmm.
Don't skip it. Let's put up our festive gourds and all these other little Thanksgiving
Decorum.
shits that we
Yeah,
put up, you know, the decorum.
decor.
Thank you. I appreciate you helping me with the word there.
Yeah.
Let's put all this stuff up and let's give Thanksgiving what it's supposed to be done. Let's
I
stop
mean,
skipping it.
we also got to remember I am this person. Thanksgiving ain't nothing but a pagan ass holiday made up. Okay.
Okay,
Now
you're right
I
about that.
understand. I
You're right
understand
about
people
that.
coming together just to worship, just to see each other as family members, but trying to celebrate the holiday itself,
You're right. You're right. You're
man,
right.
fuck that holiday.
You're absolutely correct. Let me not go out here. I'm not going hard for Thanksgiving. I'm going hard for the eating part. So yeah, I'm going hard for the eating. I'm not going hard for just Thanksgiving. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I give a fuck about, you know, the beans, greens, potatoes, and all that shit. Like
Right,
that's
right,
that's what
right.
I care about. So
Me,
let's it's so do you think, first of all, like if I know that this bar has put this sign up, if I'm a bar across the street, I'm going to be like, we're playing Mariah all the time, we're playing Christmas shit. I'm getting all those people that love Christmas. I'm
yeah,
going to prey on this
yeah.
other bar saying fuck Mariah. I'm like, no, we playing it over here. We playing it over here. Come
When
over here.
I guess the better question is, when do you put your Christmas like decor up? Like when do you start to decorate your home?
I am a firm believer of doing Christmas decorations. It's got to be at least the weekend after. So Black Friday, after Black Friday, Christmas shit goes up. I feel like
Okay,
that's a
fair.
good enough time to put it up, and then it has to go down by MLK Day. Those are the
Oh
windows
wow.
of
Okay.
when it goes up and down.
So, but are you also putting up like fall leaves and pumpkin stuff and for
Uh,
Thanksgiving? Like, are you
I'll
a
buy a
full
pumpkin.
blown?
I'll buy like a little small pumpkin.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
that's about the as far as it goes. Maybe a little holiday wreath or something. I might. I'll throw on some fall colors, and that's the gist of my fall
Okay.
flannels. My earth
Okay.
tones. I'll do that. Do you because Mariah gets that bag every year. Do you think that her two kids? You think that they step kids like they step brothers and sisters be jealous because they got that forever bag? Like fuck, like every Christmas these niggas get a bag. Like, do you think?
I mean, to me, I feel like, would you be a good parent if you told your kids that their siblings, their half siblings, are Mariah Carey's children?
I mean, they gotta know. They gotta know. Be like, so how
But they're too
come?
young. His Mariah first Nick Cannon kids ain't nothing but 10 and 11.
Okay, I mean, but still, for 10, 11, you know at 10, you know who your mom
Right.
is. You know
10 and
that.
11 for Mariah's kids, the
Okay, that's
twins.
true.
But I'm talking about all his other kids are younger than 5.
That is true. That's true. So,
You're
like,
not
when they
gonna
get
wake a
older,
baby
though.
like you're not gonna wake a baby up and like, hey, this my mama. Hey,
No. That makes sense. I feel like that's a conversation probably like when you're 16 or 17. But still, though, the hateration in that dancery, I'm telling you though, I'd be like, God damn, this nigga gets everything. Like his
agreed.
mom, how come my mama couldn't be Mariah Carey? Like I'd be like, God damn it, like Daddy, how come you couldn't just, I don't know.
Stop.
I'd just be like, I don't know. I'd be kind of jealous though. I'm like, yeah, my dad is Nick Cannon, so I still got a bag, but you don't have like that double bag of saying my dad's Nick Cannon and my mom's Mariah Carey. It's just a double.
Yeah, but I also feel like Mariah Carey is like, kids, this is mommy's money.
I don't know. I feel like she probably would be like, kids, we're rich. Your step brothers and sisters are broke. I
Right.
feel like I feel like that's that conversation. It would be like, so how come he got the top of the line bins and I got the factory bins or some shit like that? It's like, cause my mom's Mariah Carey. I feel like it'll be some shit like that. Like,
I mean, it could very well be. That could very well be true as well. But I would hope I would hope those conversations would
I'm
hold
starting.
off until they
I'm
get a
starting a
little
little bit.
older.
I'm stunting a little bit. Like if I know if I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start on my
But
steps.
but you do realize like stunning, you don't even have to stunt to stunt. You could just be
This
like,
is
"Oh,
true.
this is just what I do."
This is very true.
I'm sorry. Did I do something? Because my mother just got me a bag. Sorry.
I was just like, oh, is it Christmas time again?
Right.
Another
Right.
100 million in the bank. Like, I want to look at the numbers because man, her lawyers they eating off that deal, man. Like that
Yeah,
is
because
just
you also have to remember she wrote that song.
yeah. She is just every Christmas. I'm just like, man, you just like if I were a singer, I'm making a Christmas song because that shit is gonna get played every fucking Christmas.
That's
40
how I feel
years from
about
now.
John. Yeah, that's how I feel about John Legend. John Legend and Bruno Mars got a few songs that will
Yeah.
forever be wedding songs that will be
Yep, they do.
forever played to the end of time.
The beautiful night. Whatever that shit is. That one, and what's that one that
Yeah.
John be like what's
John
the
got a John.
all the girls
Yeah.
in the only
Oh God. Stop. Yo, you need to stop.
Yeah, singing is not my forte. I believe that to John and Bruno. But yeah, no, they got some forever hits. So it's just like, yeah, I mean, if I'm Mariah, I'm not putting out no albums. I'm just waiting for Christmas time every year. I'm just working on them vocals, getting
She
my
was like,
tea.
what's the new Christmas video we want to put out to indicate that Halloween is over
I
and
mean, they
Christmas
do
is coming?
have her, Kurt Franklin, and Khalid got a song dropping, I think,
Yep.
in a couple of days. Some
Yep.
Christmas song. I'm interested to see because I'm like Kurt Franklin, Khalid, and Mariah. Like this is gonna be interesting. You know, I'm
We all
interested.
know Kurt gonna be like, for all of those that didn't know, Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna be like, Jesus is the reason for the season. Sometimes we know presents is what makes people happy, but the only present that you need is Jesus and the sweet sounds of Mariah Carey's voice and Khalid. Like that's,
Oh, and me, nigga.
let me not forget brother Khalid. It's just like that's I can already see how that's gonna be. Kurt gonna have on like a tight ass turtleneck and some shit like hallelujah. You know, it's just like here we are.
Oh god.
You know, gospel for Jesus and Mariah. I don't know where I was going with that one, but they're not all winners. They're not all winners.
That's okay.
But hey, kudos to her getting that back. Like I said, I will be looking forward to Christmas every year if I'm Mariah. I'm just like, hey, that's that season. You know, oh, I just get another million in the bank.
If you will.
Yes. I'll be like, oh, I am rich, 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 rich. But yo, Boogie, we have came to the end of episode 49 anniversary, 1 year in the books. Again, shout out to the No Sleep crew. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us for this entire year and continuing to rock with us. Like, subscribe on all podcast platforms. What you got for the people, Boogie?
Yes, sir. Want to definitely thank everyone for listening and watching and commenting and giving us feedback. Keep bringing it. Let's make this bigger and better. One more year. Let's do another year. Let's do another year. Let's do another year.
Episode 49 and the bugs. 1 away from 50.
Woo!
What is that? 49 away from 100.
Woo!